Should never be heard, it should come from your ass. Rest assured, stick your face in my face, stick your face in my face. Everything you say is in very bad taste. Stick your face in my face, stick your face in my face. Only want to hear your ass because the top is a waste. A wise man told me you're the cream of the crop, and to only love your bottom and never the top. Your mouth tells lies, but your ass speaks the truth. Bend over, baby, let your rear end be soothed. Stick your face in my face, stick your face in my face. Everything you say is in very bad taste. Stick your face in my face, stick your face in my face. Only want to hear your ass because the top is a waste.
Woohoo! Howdy, howdy. How's it going? I gotta take a look here and make sure the sound's good. Sorry. I was running behind today. Checky, checky. Uno, dos. Check, check, check. Okay, cool. Oh, man. What's going on? Who is in the house today? We have Emperism, Hurricane Moon, Jack the Rabbit, Ian Luckett, Jimmy Butter, Hurricane Moon, Brian Landreth. Who else is up in here? Let's see. Weedy said, what's up, guys? My uncle died. Sorry I haven't been in many streams. Oh, dude, I am so sorry to hear that, man. Condolences to you, brother. That friggin' sucks. Well, any requests, Weedy? The sky's the limit for you, man. You feel like you want to hear anything in particular, you just let me know and I'll try to eke it out for you, brother. Sorry to hear about that, man. That friggin' sucks. Mark Wade, welcome. Mike, 2019 Chaos Music. We got Emperism all the way from Finland. Good seeing you guys. Man, you know, like I said, I mean, obviously on a less bright note, Weedy just lost his uncle, and so yeah, dude, definitely. Any requests, brother? I will throw them your way. So we got a guitar sound here. We got things going on. See, in Hurricane Moon, where are you based out of? Play a nine bluesy tune, brother. Nice bluesy tune. Okay. Well, okay. Let's do it this way. Hopefully it'll keep the meter, but let's try something different. Here we go. For my buddy Weedy. Now, if I have to redo the background, I do apologize once or twice, but I think we might be able to do this, so. All right, man. That one's from my brother, Weedy. Weedy's Guitar Studio, man. Sorry about your loss, and hopefully that blues brought a little bit of cheer, along with the bruise and the old typos and the words that I'm actually speaking. Oh, what do we got? I see some kind of, hey, Andy Dion, welcome, man. I got a collab up with Andy Dion, so check out his video if you've not seen it. We got to sit down. Andy Dion did a sweet PSA, public service announcement, talking about walking and texting. Chill Switch, welcome, man. Another groovy dude in the house. Welcome to the Kool Kidzzz. Yeah, man. Hey, no doubt, brother. You do the same for me, man. I know. Absolutely, man. Always glad, dude. And you're a hell of a dude. You're one of those dudes. You make me really happy when I see you on the stream, so it's always good to see you around. You guys are all a cool bunch, so. Empirism, man. Empirism did a beautiful dedication video to me, man, and thank you. And that was blues as well, and it was Empirism just getting down. So if you haven't seen it, by all means see it. It's one of the most inspiring things. I actually cranked it on the way to work, and it was badass. It made my trip really short. So much props goes out to Empirism, man. Thank you. Weedy's the man. The Jimmy and Andy collaboration. Yes. Smartphones by smart musicians. Hey, Blackjack Guitar Nut. Welcome to the Kool Kidzzz, my friend. Good to see you. Aha, right on. So we have England in the house. Hurricane Moon. Hurricane Moon, man. All the guitar greats, so many of them come from England, man. I don't know what it is in your water or something, but you guys produce some great musicians. Metalhead Hippie! Hey, what's going on? Everybody give Metalhead Hippie a 1 so he feels at home, please. Hell, I'll give Metalhead Hippie a 1. There we go. Chill Switch, you're French. Okay. Oh, Chill Switch lives in England, but he's French. Oh, okay. There we go. Everybody's wanting you, Metalhead Hippie, just so you know. That's cool, man. So you're French. That's awesome. You should meet my buddy D-Strings, and actually he and I will probably have a collab coming up as well. Bitchin' guitar player. And he's from France. He's from Rennes. I know they have their own pronunciation. Ren. I would say Rennes or Rennes, but I'd be totally wrong. Yeah, dude, no problem. I do Metalhead Hippie's countdown, and I do his intro song, and he'll be going on at 7 o'clock Pacific time, 10 o'clock Eastern. So check out his stream, and he's good for playing tunes and stuff like that. He's I've actually kind of sort of deemed him as kind of like Metal Shop for YouTube, and boy did I miss Metal Shop. So now we've got it here on YouTube, so it doesn't get better than that. But yeah, he'll play your tunes and stuff like that. So we got Brian in the house. Brian Landreth, it's good seeing you, man. Good pronunciation. Okay. Chill Switch gives it the grade right there. That's cool. Yes, sirree, man. Metalhead Hippie. I hate to be biased, but I second it, man. I really dig that intro. I love hearing it, and if I'm not there, if I'm not able to actually tune in because I got to go to bed or whatever, I still go back and watch the replays. I start with the intros and then work my way through. So you got it, Andy. Get some grub down you. We'll be here for a bit. I have a challenge coming up, everybody. So I'm hoping to be able to render it tonight and actually upload it tonight. So once I'm done with this, right now my computer will be tied up streaming, but I think it's about ready to render, and it should be really fun. It should be a really fun challenge. I think you all will definitely like to sink your teeth into it. So biscuits and gravy, oh man, God, I haven't had really good biscuits and gravy in a long time. You know, it's got to be done with like sausage. You know what I mean? Is that how you do them, or bacon or whatever? You know, throw a little pork in there. So I didn't get a chance really to prepare you any new tracks background, but I'm hoping to be able to do that this week because I spent so much time on the challenge. Sausage, yes. And I got my mouth watering. Really? YouTube is unsubbing you? Oh, dude, that sucks. I know it unbells me. It hasn't unsubbed me, but it has unbelled me. And, yeah, it's kind of a pain. Yeah, dude, definitely, man. I want you guys to all get in on the challenge. Don't make it a lonely place, and it'll be so much fun to play over. That's all I'm going to say about it. I don't want to ruin the surprise, so to speak. But what I did do with it was I actually am doing it like, I don't know, like the new shirt in the era of COVID. Here we go. Like a good neighbor, stay over there. But anyways, no. Where was I going off with that? I just noticed it on the screen there. So, I wouldn't dip a digestive into it. Biscuits in it. Oh, Hurricane Moon. Oh, man. Hurricane Moon and Chill Switch. You guys don't know the beauty of American biscuits and gravy. Think of it like... Oh, wait. Where was I going? Okay. Yeah. Biscuits and gravy. Walk that up there because I have to go back to that to tell you guys about American biscuits and gravy. The challenge is going to be... I'm giving you guys 2 options in it. So you could either play with me playing rhythm, you know, because I'll be playing rhythm and bass. So for people who just want to just shred lead over it, have, you know, some nice rhythms backing them up, go for it. Otherwise, you've also got the 3-piece, just bass and drum version of it so that you could either add your own rhythms or, you know, lead out over that or whatever. We got, where's Mark? Mark is still in the house, right? Mark is a killer vocalist, so hopefully he gets in on it. That guy is a man who's got command of the mic like you've never seen. And so I'm hoping he gets in on it. Hint, hint. Mark Wade, absolutely. And just so you know, if any of you guys need any vocals lent to your tracks, man, Mark Wade is the way to go, dude. He is awesome, and he writes words, and he writes really killer lyrics and does great singing, and he's got this really cool way of green screening himself onto the screen, too. So, gotta check out his work, man. And keys. That's right. He is a friggin' insane keyboard player, so... And of course, we got Jack the Rabbit, who's like basically going to be writing the breakout hit. I think you're like a true like hit songwriter, man. Without trying to sound like a hit either, it's just naturally good. Oh crap! Look out! I think we just hit 20, but I don't know where my kazoo is, so maybe you won't have to be subject to that torture. There we go. We did kazoo. Okay. So, anyways. Biscuits and gravy. American biscuits and gravy. It's like the biscuits are ideally, they're fluffy in the middle. You know what I mean? They have a bit of a buttery flavor to them. Not too much. But, you know, they're baked and they're kind of almost like in layers, right? They have a little bit of a hard crust on the outside of them. Not a whole ton of flavor to them. But then they're broke open and they got this white gravy that tastes like a breakfast sausage, like Jimmy Dean, right? They break up Jimmy Dean in there, and you got some flour going on and all that, and it's just a nice mouth's watering just thinking about it. So, yeah, kind of like that. I would say kind of like that stew and dumplings that you're talking about. It's got that kind of feel to it. So, you know, and the biscuit kind of drinks up the gravy, and then you have it, and it's kind of soft and kind of al dente at the same time, and it's just delicious. And of course, that breakfast sausagey taste. I mean, you can't beat it. If you guys have Costco up there, that's probably the best place to get the breakfast sausage. Coming to America today, one day. Yeah, that's cool. I recommend you stay out there for a bit. But yeah, definitely coming up. Right now we're a little bit on a wacky side out here, but all right. So then, let's grab a strange key. If you do, swing through. Yeah, there you go. Swing through San Francisco and jam, and of course Arizona, and yeah, absolutely. Gravy's something you put on meat normally. Yeah, you're thinking of something like a good brown gravy. So think of the brown gravy's complement being more of a whiter color, thicker, generally, probably a bit, yeah, thicker, and tasting like breakfast sausage. So it's basically breakfast sausage on a biscuit, only in gravy form. And that should... And you guys could probably whip up the recipe up there in England. And I bet you anything, you start a little place with that, and you'll be making some serious cash. So you got to promise to cut us in on it or whatever. Yeah, milk gravy. Milk-based gravy. Or, you know, like milk and flour kind of thing going on. There's some some sausage grease in there. Some people do it with bacon. I like it better with sausage, but... Yeah, man, Ian Luckett, dude, that guy's got skills. I've been watching his videos recently, man. He's great. You got the tour going on. Oh, man, that'll be awesome. We got Emperism there. You'll have to travel down Emperism. A little warmer out here, I suppose. Probably gets really cold where you're at. And Jack, you live by the really good Chinese food, so hopefully all that stuff opens up so you can enjoy some good San Francisco Chinese food, man. Nothing gets better. Yeah, exactly, Hurricane Moon. You got that right. Yes, he has. He's been doing some awesome stuff. So, all right, I'm going to do a little jamming here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, there we go. Hopefully it sounds good. Mishmash, welcome. Just start. Welcome to the Cool Kids, Lori's Mishmash. Lori's Mishmash is an excellent keyboardist and vocalist. I'm going to record that as the background. Of course, I have to do it right. In order to do it right, we got to start again. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there it is. It's now recorded. So let's go ahead and see what kind of sound we can pull then. I think I'll start off with this chord, and then we'll go like this. You got it. No problem. What do we got? I see some deals going on. Woo! Excellent, man. Thank you. Truth is, I've listened almost every freaking guitarist on the chart since I was a kid. Only a few impressed. Like, dude, thank you, man. Thank you very much, dude. You are very kind, and you totally made my day. I gotta say, I'm saving that one. That one's actually a better track than the original track that was laid down. So, yeah. Usually the best ones are the ones I always come up with for you guys on the spot. Well, thank you very much, Lori's. And if you guys haven't subscribed to Lori's, check her out. And Lori, make sure you check everybody out on here, because every single one of them is just a wicked museum. Museum. I don't know, did somebody say museum? No, somebody said emperism, and musician and emperism mixed together became museum. So, yeah. So, anyways, definitely subscribe to each other. All who have not subscribed to one another, subscribe to each other, without a doubt. Brian, okay, good seeing you, brother. Thanks for chilling with the cool kids. Yeah, definitely Chill Switch, without a doubt. And what's kind of cool is that we managed to sort of take the live venue into the home by being able to do live streams and things like that. So it's really a good way of doing it. Honest to goodness, I mean, there were some things I really liked about the stage, but I don't know, something about being able to sit here and just jam. Once we get a good sound going on or whatever, then we're just hanging out. Just subbed to Lori 30 minutes ago. Awesome, Mike. You got it, man. Yeah, it's always good to get to know the community out here. Like I said, you know, Metalhead Hippie is a real arbiter of the community, so any of you guys who don't know Metalhead Hippie, you really should. He's like, he knows where the videos are at, he points them out, and there you go. Oh yeah, I miss hearing that amp lit up and you know, working hard and doing its own kind of level of sustain going on, but this isn't bad, you know? It's not a bad gig. Plus I sit in the comfort of my own home. It's really nice. I could smoke if I want to, you know? I could have a cigar if I wanted to. Nobody would complain. It'd be great. Dawn is a museum. So, what is everybody's favorite guitar these days to play on? Or do you guys have like a particular guitar for a particular purpose and something else? Awesome. Yes, you guys sub Chill Switch. Chill Switch, I know you actually from the comp. Am I correct? From the challenge. From Hennings. Depends on the mood and style. Yeah, that is true. That makes sense. So if you were to do, say, hard rock. Yes, okay. That's how I know Chill Switch. So, Chill Switch, yeah, your entry really blew me away, actually. I really liked it. And, awesome. Yeah, so Chill Switch is a new face in our community. And he was able to come over through the 6 feet apart challenge that Henning put up. And I got to be a part of that, so I got to get over there, and now I'm meeting cool people like him. So now, Chill Switch, you've joined the dark side. You've come over into this crazy community we've got going on. So it's pretty wild. It is. It's a total community. It's a total community of players right here. So. Awesome, Metalhead Hippie. That's great, man. Thank you. Oh, hell yeah, man. Chill Switch has got some skills. He's skill switch as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, you got to see what he does, man. He's friggin' incredible. So, you know, and I try to invite folks over. Say, hey, you know, come on over. I think a lot of people get, like, what do you call it? wary. They think, oh no, somebody else plugging their stream. But I'm not really plugging my stream. I'm just like, yeah, come on over, and then I'll introduce you to some people, you know what I mean? So, because then we get to know each other, and then you get to see all the talent that's out there. I mean, Jack the Rabbit. If you haven't seen Jack the Rabbit, I mean, his songs, like, move me, you know what I mean? They totally sort of leave me on the floor. So I'm still holding you, Jack the Rabbit, to a collab one of these days. We got to do it, man. I got to do a collab with Andy Dion recently, which is a lot of fun. That's it was sort of a crazy or funny, funny thing that I put to it, but it was cool nonetheless. Oh yeah, dude, definitely, man. Yeah, the 6 feet apart one, Chill Switch, I'm sure you could probably concur with this, is that that was a tricky challenge, because you're given videos of 5 different vocalists, and they're all very accomplished singers, and you're given a drum track if you want to use it. I ended up using my own drum track, but you're given this really great rock drum track to play to, and your goal is to, fill everything in with it. I mean, it's a really crazy challenge that Henning had, but Henning always has crazy challenges. This one I actually decided I'll get in on. I was always a little nervous about doing them, but I'm actually really happy with the way that turned out. Yeah, I don't know. It was one of those things where I was kind of able to start trying some of the other like little chord things that I do that I don't really show that much. So it was kind of nice to be able to do something different. Yeah, I mean, especially with all those tracks, getting them to blend together or whatever was definitely. Well, thank you, man. Back at you, dude. Your version killed too. So I'm hoping one of us are in line to grab preferably both of us are in line to grab some kind of goodies they're offering. So, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it was hard though, really, with all that stuff. But then after putting it together and everything, I don't know. I've just never been that skilled with the videos. 2019 Chaos Music, though, if you haven't seen his videos, are brilliant, man. This guy is he's like a music video producer as well as doing his stuff. So I've been picking his brain. He's been generously giving me hints and tricks and stuff like that. So eventually I'm going to start implementing them. Lori says, having the same problem on the phone every time you switch over. Lose your place in the live stream. Oh, yeah. It's hard to be in a chat, man. I have such respect for you guys hanging out in the chat, so Chill Switch plays instrumental, so not that used to having singing parts. Yeah, that's kind of how, same here, really. It's totally different vibe, you know. Oh, you bet, Mike. Without a doubt, man. So you're gonna have some new stuff coming up then, yeah? Yeah, Jack, you're totally right, dude. Every song you do kills, man. Just kills. Yeah, Ian, right on, dude. I'm gonna be checking it out. So if you guys got anything, another thing you can do, you're welcome to do it. Is definitely just if you got like a latest work that you're hoping everybody checks out or whatever, feel free to let us know about it or whatever. I know it's good for me too, because sometimes I get so packed out, especially during the week, and I want to be able to check out everybody's work the best I can. So yeah, if you want to say, yeah, I did this video on something, I'd really like people to see it. Put it up here, and we'll see it. '19 Chaos says soon. Yeah, that's good. And then this way too, I get to see 2019 Chaos's advice kick in. You know what I mean? Because I'm planning on doing the same exact thing. I'm going to download the software and give it a shot on one of the videos, whichever one. I'm still not sure yet. I mean, my challenge one, it's going to be another one of my low budget wannabe Hollywood horrible videos, but the music, the sound is really solid on it, so that's the point of it. And then this way, everybody could take what they want from it or whatever and put it up. So, right on, Chill Switch. You got a new sub, Metalhead Hippie. And check out his streams, because he does his on Tuesdays and Sundays at the same time, 7 Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern. And his streams are showing off what everybody's doing, you know what I mean? So you get to see one of my videos pop in there, Jack the Rabbit's videos, Ian's videos. Ian, yeah, you were covered on there. I didn't know it in context, Ian, so that's cool. I'm actually gonna go back and watch it, so. Let's jam. Yeah, we try to stretch out a little bit here. Do some kind of weird stuff and everything. Yeah, that's gotta be hard running in those shows. I mean, I do a guitar. I'm gonna be doing a not just guitar. You could sing over it. You could play keyboards over it. You could do everything like that. We had Mark on the last one. I was joined by Magic Jones, who's a killer artist. Haven't seen him around lately, but I think he's been busy with a lot of stuff. But Magic Jones is like all over the place in terms of being able to play like every single thing. So he's another one definitely worthy of checking out. But he played drums on my last challenge. This challenge, I'm joined by somebody else entirely, not playing drums, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Emperism says, all right, guys, vacation over, work tomorrow, heading to bed. Keep rocking, bro, without a doubt. Rest well. Good seeing you, Emperism. Thanks for popping in, man. Emperism's in Finland, so he's at some crazy hours, so it's... yeah, I'm so thankful to see you here, man. Check out Emperism. The dude is a serious beast. And he plays keyboards, too, and he does, like, all this cool techno stuff and everything, so... But his main instrument is guitar, and he kills as a guitar player. So I'm still trying to get... If you see me doing that, that's because I'm trying to steal from Emperism, so... I don't quite have it down like he does, but I'm trying. Emperism? Really couldn't find Emperism? Emperism should be pretty easy to find. Empirism. Another way to find people, let's see, well, I know Emperism's really tight in a group with me or whatever, so you could always go and check out my comments. He leaves some nice... Oh, there we go. Emperism subbed you, so there you go. So, where was I going? Oh, yes. So this challenge I'm putting up, I like to do challenges where basically what I do is I get a whole bunch of entries, or whatever, and then you got it, Metalhead Hippie. I'll try to pop down and say hi if I can. If I even get a minute, like maybe leading up to 7 or whatever, I'll try to say howdy, what's going on, whatever. And I know I've got the crazy hours too. I have to get up at like 2:30 in the morning, so I can't hang around too long. But if not, I will catch you on the playbacks for sure. But anyways, yeah, the way I do these challenges is that I put up tracks, so it's background tracks, so you could solo over them, sing and solo over them, play whatever you want over them. Mostly guitar players come, and they shred over them, which is cool. And then I let it go for a week or 2 weeks or whatever until I get enough entries, and then on a Saturday, I actually do a live stream where I sit through each and every single entry, so that this way you could see them played back live, and I kind of give sort of the guitar player's take on what I like about it. So it's a lot of fun, and yeah, we sit around and we eat food, and it's a live camp out on a Saturday, and so it should be a lot of fun. But the track coming up too, I think is gonna be a lot of fun to play over. So. And it will be in the key of E. E, man. E. All guitar players love to play E. No, it won't sound anything like that. But I just like to play stuff that's a little bit off genre sometimes. It's a lot of fun. Oh, you got thunderstorms over. Starting the barbecue. You got it, Mike. Barbecue, barbecue, barbecue. Yeah, no problem, dude. Peter Yahoda. He's from the Czech Republic, everybody. Welcome. Good seeing you. What time is it where you're at? Peter's been a friend of mine for a long, long time. He's a family friend of ours. Wow. Man. Right on, dude. You're living the rock star lifestyle. It would be be 3:58 here in our time. Heavy. See, we want rain over here where we're at, because our mountain's on fire, so. Smoky and on fire, it really sucks. Guitar Hack, welcome! Another staple on the music community right there, man. Hack is back for the attack. I keep forgetting to cue up that track. I should cue up the Guitar Hack track always. And anytime Hack hops on, he has his own soundtrack. Right. You know, the bass line. Hack is back for the attack. Hack is back. All right. So, yeah. Guitar Hack, man. That guy is such a staple on the scene. I didn't realize you'd only been at it for a year and a half, man. He's got a whole ton of subs. He does lots of really cool interviews, plays great guitar, has a lot of great guitars. Congratulations on the acquisition of your new beauty. And I got to see the video on that and do a little comparisons and stuff for that live stream you did on Thursday. And R0, R0. Thanks to all. I'm out. Oh wow! Hit by thunder. Be safe, bro. So the standing question out there is pretty much like, what's your go-to guitar for, say, a particular thing? So if you're like, okay, well, when I'm playing a metal song, I like to play this guitar or whatever. So, you know, I have a standing question out there. Just see what axes you like to break out for what particular purpose. Yeah, man. And Guitar Hack and I got to sit down and have a big discussion a few weeks back. So, you know, check out subscribe to Guitar Hack, and also, you know, dig back there a little bit. It's not that far back. Will do, Peter, without a doubt. Brian says a Strat. Yeah, a Strat is very good sometimes. And sometimes a Tele. Yeah, because a Strat and a Tele, I mean, they'll both give you really different tones. Ian's saying for rock, he uses a Strat. For blues, a Tele. For fusion, Harley Benton. Wow, I never heard of that one. And for seduction songs, Martin. Of course. Gotta have a Martin for seduction songs. And then Jack was going to say the HH Strat always, if not the acoustic. Yep. And then for rhythm and clean twinkly things, the Strat, heavy rhythm, 8 strings, Hornsby. Yeah. Is that the one with the frets? The frets that do that thing? I wouldn't know how to adjust to that, but a lot of people say it's great for intonation. Hurricane Moon got a Black Galarian wrote, wow. 50 quid worth of mods. Always wanted a black Strat with a maple neck. That's cool. Yeah, you've been playing that Music Man a lot, Hack. You ripped that thing up, man. And then, yeah, you got the Pauls. Hack's got a hell of a guitar collection, man. You can see him stacked behind him, man. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the fan frets. Did it take you any time to get used to those frets? I know for me it would probably take a good while, but... Yeah, the Music Man's a very interesting build, you know? Interesting build of guitar. It kind of caters both to the Strat lover and to the Gibson lover. Takes about 10 minutes. Right on. That's cool. Yeah, and the intonation I know is supposed to be pretty sweet with those. The Blue Strat is pretty much my go-to for everything. Gotta go to the Blue Strat. Let's jam. See, I didn't really get much of a chance to update my tracks, but that's okay. Ah, yeah. I think we could get a little more electronical sounding with this. Welcome to the Kool Kids, man. Thank you. Thank you, Ian. Trying to keep it smoking if we can. Got you looking. Nice to solo in keys. I'm not used to soloing in. Oh yeah. Yeah, Jack. Talking and shredding at the same time is always a lot of fun, because then you try to detach the brain and you try to solo at the same time while you're talking. Oh, I love theory questions. Yeah, because we could use that backing track as a what do you call it? Like a fodder to point something out theory-wise. So yes, ask away, Brian. No doubt. I love theory questions. I love theory. I can shred paper. Hey, that's all right. If you can shred paper, you're well on your way. Let's put it that way. Guitar Hack also did a really cool interview. Yes, he did. Yeah, Hacks was really cool because he really, well, being, you know, I don't know, the way he interviews, he really kind of peels away the layers of the onion. So the running joke is he's the Barbara Walters of the music scene, and it's true because he does like a seriously good interview, really in-depth stuff. So actually really kind of brought up a lot of things that I had forgotten about, you know what I mean? So it was really neat because it was, yeah, I was able to really kind of dig back and go, oh yeah, wow, yeah, that happened. Oh yeah, and that happened, you know what I mean? So it's really, really, really cool experience. Lightning is very close. You know what they say about electronic. Great to see everyone. Have a great night. Rock on. Yes, be safe, Lori's. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for hanging with the cool kids. Everybody subscribe to Lori. She does vocals, keyboards, really cool stuff. Yeah, I was really blown away by what you were doing there. So without a doubt, yeah, get on there, and if you want to hop onto the challenge, definitely you can play the keyboard, sing over it if you like, whatever. I'll have it up sometime tonight, is my guess. And I don't know if Brian asked the question yet or not, so yeah, I love theory questions. I love theory talk. Janice Lala! Hey, welcome! Welcome to the Cool Kids. Yeah, you know, I got so caught up in putting together the challenge that I didn't do the whole, like, precursor thing that I usually do. I try to do it at, like, 11 o'clock or so and have it set up so it kind of does a reminder thing. So, my apologies about that. Yeah, and I started the show late and everything. But we're here, so we're rock star fashionably late. Chromaticism. So Janice, how you doing? Someone asked me to play a solo on their album. Ah, yes. Dude, well, congratulations, first off. That's awesome. Let's see. The song's in A minor 6th and D. So we're talking about A minor, like that, kind of that feel. Yeah, I hear you, Janice. So that'd be sort of the chord thing. And then you said a blues jazz feel, so. Or, I don't know if it changes key that quick. Or you said A minor 6. Kind of like the Santana. So, yeah, let's cook up a slight little progression that's something like that there. And like Chill said, yeah, Chill was right. Dorian is a very good scale for that. But as with everything else, we could also look at a lot of different approaches. So, let's see. Four bars per chord. Okay. So the that kind of thing. I've never met Dorian before. So that kind of feel, are we thinking, or is it more up or more Latin? Does it have kind of a swingy blues feel to it, or more of a like a 4/4 Latin type vibe? And that's okay. That's kind of my purpose being here, really, in terms of all this stuff. I love stuff like this, so I hope you don't mind if I indulge. Harmonic minor's good. You could get a clash with the minor 6th a bit, so you could do more of a melodic minor, essentially. Yeah, if you want to have that 7th pole. But if it's it's cool, chill, more blues swing, All right. So yeah, it's something like. Is the body of this artist's work more on kind of the older school, mellower side, or are they more of a rock artist? Dorian, yeah. Yeah. Dropping to a C to the melodic flow. Yep. Okay. All right, so he's an older guy, made his living in Nashville as a recording engineer, also in a Rockabilly Hall of Fame. All right, cool, and the rhythm track wasn't far off. So the general idea with that is that you could take, I mean, I'd probably go with a jazzier approach myself, but again, you know, a lot of people, it's always good to sort of dig into your roots, you know, so wherever you are roots-wise is a good place to go. So if you feel like you're maybe a solid country player, then a lot of the stuff would be kind of more geared towards that. Chromatics are beautiful, so you could always play around with chromatics because they give a lot of flow. I've been leaning on the F sharp. Yeah, a lot to go between the chords, absolutely. Yeah, the F sharp is the, that's your sixth right there, the A, so. Yeah, so that's a good approach right there, without a doubt. And also keep in mind too, welcome back, hippie. You can, Janice loves rockabilly, right on. Yeah, rockabilly is cool. You can definitely lean on the F sharp, and what you can actually do is even come up with a hybrid scale too, if you wanted to get a different kind of feel, which is essentially taking, say, a minor pentatonic, but dropping the G down to the F sharp instead, and playing like that, which is a lot of fun to do. I like to do what I call a ripped Dorian, which is so that you can really pull out the flavor of that sixth if you want. And this is how it would sound over the top of that. You know what I mean? So you could really highlight that F sharp if you want. Usually what I'll do is I'll do a kind of a filled in pentatonic generally. Because then this way, you know, you can go ahead and concentrate on the sixth or on the second if you want. Or not, you know what I mean? But this way you could actually add some flow to the line. So maybe I'll take like the shape like a... You know, the second shape of it. Or let's go with the first shape. That's our regular pentatonic. Now what we could do is we could start filling in those notes chromatically. So really, here's the scale we'd be playing. We'd be playing this scale. I know it'll sound horrendous, but... Yeah. And it's just a matter of where we place our notes. So we could make our lines swing, you know what I mean? And usually the best way, I know I'm going to go off on a tangent here, but I studied with a jazz guy for a short time. If I could quickly find it. I can never find it when I want to look for it. Usually I keep it around here handy. Here's my metronome, but oh well. Oh, here it is. So say if we got a tempo. Jazz guy told me this is some of the sagest advice I've ever gotten. So we got that, and what he forced me to do, basically, was to not think of this as 1, 2, 3, 4. But instead, think of it as 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what I'm doing there? So I'm counting the clicks on the 2s and the 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And by doing that, we think try to make our lines swing as much as we possibly can. And the more you swing, the more you could get away with note-wise, and you can make things go really way out there, and it'll sound cool. Kubrick Lover, welcome, man. Good seeing you, bro. Kubrick Lover knows his movies and his shows. Okay, so let's take that and let's try to swing the living crap out of it. And let's see how far into outer space we can take it and still get away with it. I'm going to go into chromatic land over here using that filled-in pentatonic scale. Some of it's going to lean on the Dorian. A lot of it will just be pentatonic, but let's see what we get. So the chromatics allow themselves to sort of open up your lines a little bit. So I'm an advocate for chromatic notes because they do really kind of they add a lot of variety. Anywhere you can fill in some notes here and there is always good. And yeah, you could really get away with a lot if you're swinging and playing really heavy in rhythm. Or we could always go with the straight pentatonic. Ah, see, no. I always want to throw in that 6. Yeah, no, absolutely. And yeah, so you don't generally want to go with just the skeleton framework of the minor pentatonic. You can. A lot of people have done really well with that, but it's nice to be able to mix it up a little bit. So instead, the way I look at them is I still look at them as pentatonics. You know what I mean? I don't switch the mindset so much. If I'm doing like sextuplets, for example, I might think in Dorian. a 3-note per string kind of 3-note per string mindset, but you could turn a pentatonic into a 3-note per string mindset just by filling in those notes. Yeah, no, this is, yeah, absolutely, and this is all just for inspiration. Stanford. You're not in the U.S.? Are you in the U.S., Janice? Kubrick Lover, how long did it get to play like that? Well, I've always pretty much been playing like it, but it's been more of a kind of thing where I try to do sort of extensions on things. So, Connecticut, okay. Stamford, Connecticut, right. I was like, why Stanford? I was gonna say, there's no way she's overseas. Right, Metalhead Hippie? I'm like, well, thank you very much. Well, thank you very much. Oh yeah, it is. A lot of it, yeah. And remember, all of it's in here, because really all we're doing, all we're doing when we lay down stuff is we're just going for a vibe. You know what I mean? It's all we're doing, just going for a vibe. So if you play something and let's just say it's pure pentatonic, but for some reason that vibe is killing, save that cut. You know, save that cut, because really that's what it's all about. It's about the vibe. You know, nobody's really judging us by our note combinations. You know, we like to judge ourselves by them. You know, if I don't feel like I meet my quota on chromatic notes reached, I get a little bummed out. But sometimes, you know, the song doesn't call for it. You know, the song might call for Dorian, or only Dorian, or only pentatonic. So a lot of it is it's always good to listen if you've already got the guide vocal track there, to learn the vocal melody, whatever the vocal melody is, so that you could always use that as kind of a basis to inform your solo too. So like, for example, if the vocal melody was, you know, whatever it is. Cool Janice, get Vince's autograph for me, right? Cool Janice, get Vince's autograph for me. So then we know that okay, that's how the vocal line's going. So we know that he likes he likes that. Right? So you'll know that. So you know that you can already kind of sell your solo a little bit by making sure you incorporate some of those notes from the existing melody into that. Just needs Scatman John. Scatman John. Yeah, and that's good. See, the beautiful thing, too, is that whatever it is that you can do on autopilot is not the worst thing in the world. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, Benson, man, that's and he's a very good singer, too, which helps. It's only a case of learning scales and modes. If we can already play, it shouldn't be hard. Yeah, that's true. True. try to build upon connections of what you already got. You know what I mean? So whatever it is you've got, Richard Benson. Richard Benson's something else. And you could scat. You could also scat without them hearing you scatting. You know what I mean? So if I turn down this mic. By doing that, you yield different lines. Michael, welcome to the Cool Kids, man. Good seeing you. Gabriel Tone, welcome. How's it going, man? Gabriel Tone's got some cool guitars, I know. Incredible. Rock on, man. That's awesome to hear, Michael. Yep. Look at George. How do you play a solo in a middle involving three chords like D and C to G? Let's see. D and C to G. So try to clean up the sound a little bit here. So it'd be like kind of like Sweet Home, right? Yeah, Brian, you can always do that too. Break out the Ottawa. So be that kind of progression, or maybe Can't You See, like 1,000 Other Songs, classic structure. Yeah, very southern. A lot of different approaches we could take with that. Usually a nice D major is nice. So that was major pentatonic and minor pentatonic. You could actually really kind of go between both. You could even mix the thirds, do major and minor third. This is a Bridgecraft. I found it in the garbage. And it turned out to be a great guitar to play on. I really love the meatiness of it and not the meatiness of the tone. It's got the stratty tone to it, but it's got the meatiness and the feel. Yes, Hack. I am going to be posting a guitar challenge, hopefully tonight, if it renders quick enough. Gonna be a new challenge. Remember, I gave you inside information on what I was planning on doing musically with it, so it should be a lot of fun. It will be in the key of E. But Janice, does that kind of head towards what you're asking? Should it be a faster progression, or is that right? So where do you go when the chord changes? Well, that's the beauty of it, Janice. is that I think you are about to be let in on probably the biggest secret. Now, if there's non-guitar players in this chat, please leave now, because you're not supposed to see this next thing, because we all have ourselves an agreement here. Okay, so I'll wait. Let you guys leave, because Janice is about to learn the trick. Okay, they're all gone? Okay, good. Kazoo! Damn, now it went up to 21. Those non-guitar players are cheating. I can't find my kazoo. I was all, oh. There we go. We got our kazoo quota in. Yeah, block your ears. Okay, so Janice, yes, you were about to learn the trick. The trick, here it is. That we could actually pick a scale, and we could stay in that scale over all those chords, right? It's not quite like jazz. In jazz, we got to kind of sort of mind what scale we're playing at when a given chord is coming. So we generally look at like tone centers. But in rock or folk or blues or any of that, we can actually stay in the same scale through the whole time. So once we know one scale shape, that's it. We can stay with that scale. So if we're thinking D, if we want that happy scale, the D major, all we got to do is play a minor pentatonic 1, 2, 3 frets down from it. So we just play a B minor pentatonic. Then what we try to do is we try to make our notes kind of lean towards D if we can. You know what I mean? So usually this bend right here is a nice one to get. So over that progression, if we choose to solo in the major pentatonic. Right? Conga line. Yeah. Conga lines for when we hit 100. So I'm staying in the same scale the whole time. Playing around notes in that scale. All right, Brian, take care, man. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Thanks for the question, man. Yeah, so that's the biggest thing. Basically, is just playing in the scale. As long as you play in the scale, you know, and you're going to hear a whole ton of conflicting theories on it or whatever. And there's people that are like, you know, anti-scale or whatever. I say no. I say a scale is it's a good recipe of notes that you know you can hit them, and they won't be out of tune. You know what I mean? That's why. So we choose a scale. So we just, you know, go ahead and go with the minor pentatonic there if we want the happy feel. If we want kind of more of the aggressive feel, which Kubrick was asking. Kubrick was asking the difference between the major and the minor. Well, the major's generally happy. Minor is generally more sad or more angry or more aggressive. So imagine here's an E major and then here's an E minor chord. That'd be the same thing as going. versus. See what I mean? Two different attitudes there. But yet I played the same notes relative in the position. Yeah, honky tonk country style. So all about a feeling generally. So again, you don't have to play fast or crazy or any of that. You just want to get the notes. You want to get melodic with it. Let's see. Ian says, what would you do with E minor? E minor 7. And then revolving A6 and that's a nice one. So basically use just the same scale that the song's key is in. Exactly. Now, so Ian, I'm going to get to that one. I might have to E, let me lock it in my brain so I don't have to go back up in the chat. E, B, A minor 6. And you're basically going between the A6 and the G. Gotcha. Okay. I'll lock that one in there. Let me know if I played those chords right, Ian. If you don't mind, and I'll cover that one in a second. So basically, just use the same scale. Use the scale that the song's key is in. Yes. So now, if we find on our fretboard, here's what'll happen. If you learn that, I don't know, what you know or what you don't know in terms of pentatonic positions, but we generally look at what we call the blues box, which is basically like if I was in E, I do that one with the big 2 frets in the middle, and then this one, and then that one. So these are the same, and these here are the smaller shapes. So if you know those, it's okay. You can move on. I love Janice's bluntness. She's just like, move on. But no, I know I'm joking. But so if we're basing it there and we're playing our notes going up here, then that's minor. If we're basing it here, but we're starting it down here, then it's major. Does that make sense? So you just move the entire shape 3 frets down from the root, and now you're playing it major. Versus, see what I mean? And now we could actually go between the two. I'll start in major. Now I'll go to minor. Mix our majors. Awesome. So now, do you know how to bend notes? You're familiar with note bending. Then generally, can't you see? that woman didn't come to me. And then we play those little bends there. Can't you see what that woman did to me? Yeah, and you don't have to go all the way up and down the strings. It's just that those give you a recipe there that you can use. So if you're like, I'd like a higher note, you'll kind of know scale-wise where to go on the higher note, and you can just take that note and bend it. You know what I mean? Yeah, stretching strings, bending the hell out of them. So, you know, we could essentially do a note with only. We could do a whole solo with only those notes. Let's try it. Let's just do a little soloing only with those 4 notes. So with just 4 notes, we can make an entire solo. Now, if we want to go back and forth between those and then go up 3 frets, well, now we've got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 8 notes right there. And then that. See what I mean? So now we gotta have our choice right there. That opens up a whole ton of variety, and we're going between 2 scales doing it that way, or we just stay in the 1 scale. So we don't need a whole hell of a lot of notes to choose from. We just decide to. I played for a long time, suck at the notes of the fingerboard. No, yeah, that's always the challenge. GarageBand has where you can take the tempo up. Yeah, so let's so hopefully that answers the question. And what was the other one? Ian had a cool progression there, so I'd like to throw that in the looper and see what we end up with on it. But Ian, can I bug you one more time for that chord progression? I know it ended in A6, so it was E minor, a B minor. I got my 5-minute warning, so cool. I'll close it out with a discussion on that progression then. So, and for one thing, we could always mutate the chords too. Toy caldwell, right on. Okay, so yeah, so we had E minor, and then it was, you said A. There we go. So that's kind of neat. Hopefully that'll play. Keep hitting the wrong button. Love that. Crash! Welcome! See, nice pentatonic is really nice over that. First turkey today. Wow. Okay. That's a really, really great progression, Ian. I like it. So, because it lends, you could, like a pure pentatonic sounds beautiful over it, or also an Aeolian is very nice, or an A Dorian, for example. So, like if we were to do, I like the A Dorian shape, B Phrygian, A Dorian. But what's that say? Getting dark. I was getting too dark. Oh, dude, no problem. Thanks, man. But just, you know, and just a straight pentatonic. Most of the time, I'm going to be hitting notes mainly out of the straight pentatonic over that, because they have a bit of attitude. You know what I mean? Over that progression, they have attitude, because the progression is so sweet underneath it. So it's nice to kind of counterbalance that with that, or maybe a little blues scale as well. So when you get into, you know, hitting that flat front, you know, you can do that. It'll sound a little bit more demonic. I love it. I like demonic. And if I kick on a little more gain. of course, double stops are always fun. Dude, I could solo over that all day. I love that progression. Kool Glover, if the track is in minor or major, it's easy to distinguish. It sounds either happy or sad. Yeah. Here's stuff in between. You're listening to jazz. Absolutely. It's like that chord. You know, and we could jazz up that progression too. I don't know though, I can't hear any different. No, there's some things you can do with it. We could also even solo in a chord. We're all 11s. Right there, I ended up mixing in a major 6, so which sounded a little bit too bright for that progression, but you can totally do it. Jazz is trying to put conformity over non-conformity. Doesn't work well for long. Gets on my nerves. I do classical if I want. Yeah, absolutely true, man. Dogpaw is on to something. Thank you, man. My band was fishing. Yeah, because 11 counts up past the octave, so. Like a ninth. We're just adding in the second in there. Yeah, almost infinite microtones. Microtones being a very interesting concept in and of itself, because like most of the time when I play a blues or like say a minor blues scale, I'll usually squeeze the minor third up just a little bit, or sometimes the seventh too. You know, we don't quite go to here. We'll just go right to about there, or. The 11th, yes, that'd be the, what, I guess that would essentially technically be what, the minor 11th or flat 11th? No, sorry, no, the 11th would not be F. In E minor, the 11th would be the, what is that? Well, your ninth would be adding the F sharp, so the 11th will then be adding the 4th, so that'd be an A. No, I've never tried a fretless. That would be kind of cool. That'd be very interesting to try. Because, yeah, you could totally get those microtonal ideas there for sure. Yeah, but in the key of E, the 11th would be the A. So it's like kind of like a sus4, but then, you know, you're building up a minor cluster underneath it, or a major cluster. Yeah, so this is E. Oh, you go back to A, right? Are you talking about in the progression? So it's E minor. That's E minor. Well, at 11, so you have your. And what's cool about that progression is that technically we could take notes, like say out of the D major chord. Like if I started this loop all over again, instead I had a only did these notes. You could actually let the bass line go and dictate the chords. So or I could even go. Let's try that and see. That's all it sounds like, right? But then underneath it, I could actually add the bass line. So there's a lot of things you could do with that open string color. I got my 5-minute warning, by the way, so I will be eating some dinner here, certainly. But yeah, changes the whole feel. So we could just take 2 notes, for example. Yeah. There's a little more time to go. Talking about the James Taylor tuning. Yeah, just by the chords. Can't take any anymore. Those competitions are hard. All right, I'm going to jam us out since I got a couple minutes left. Let's do this one. And keep an eye out. I'll be having the challenge coming up tonight. So let's jam. Yeah, you guys can show your wares. Oh, don't stop kidding around, Thrash. You'll do great on it, man. Get your daughter to play viola on it again. That was really cool. From the room. Thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out, man. You made it really happen. Too, man. Hopefully, Hack, you'll be able to get an entry too. I think you guys will like it. And it's in our favorite key, E. So check out Metalhead Hippie tonight. He's doing his stream. Check out Hack on Thursdays. He does a killer stream. You got Metalhead Hippie also on Tuesdays. Live Wires on Wednesdays. There's a lot of action going on. Check out Johnny Bean. I always forget when his are on. But if you guys know, put him up there. Plug Johnny Bean. He's also awesome. Thank you, man. You guys are awesome, dude. You guys were great. It was great hanging out with you. Thank you so much. You guys be safe. Stay out of trouble. Stay in trouble. Whatever you like to do. And, yes. Hack is back. Livewire is on Monday. Sorry. Oh, did they move? I know they were on Wednesdays before. Okay. I think they moved. Okay, so now they're on Mondays. Awesome. Thanks for the heads up on that one. Andy Dion, our collab's up on his thing, so check it out. We had fun with that one. And keep an eye out. I'll be up in my challenge here either tonight or tomorrow. Hopefully tonight, though, I could get it rendered. So later, dudes and dudettes. Have an awesome evening.